Hey, I'm going to put the chili stick one on my face.
On SG Now today, CityJo Bruce rescues food and gives it to the needy with Divert for Second Life.
Our GoBros, Bruce and Chris, get hot under the collar and everywhere else while seeing who can tahan eating the hottest chicken wings.
We catch up with local TikTok celebrity Pinoy Brownie who's making waves.
And join us for a very special and unique New Year light show at Marina Bay.
Hi everyone and welcome to today's show. You know, we talk a lot about food in our show. Our CityJos, they visit restaurants, coffee shops, bakers and chefs. But today, our first story takes food in a different direction.
That's right, it takes it all over Singapore in fact. Well, established in 2018, Divert for Second Life, or D2L, is a food rescue group dedicated to zero waste.
D2L volunteers travel around Singapore collecting food that shops and restaurants are going to throw away. And as long as it's still healthy to eat, distribute it to beneficiaries in the community.
Our CityJo Bruce has been following them around. Let's check them out.
What's up, Singapore? Would you believe me if I told you that this delicious looking vegan lemon raspberry cake was meant to be discarded and thrown away? And that what I'm holding in my hands right now is part of a food rescue? Well, follow me to find out more.
I am following a group of volunteers known as Divert to Second Life, or D2L. They go around the island every day to intercept food that is being thrown away. Their mission is to divert food so that we can reach zero wastage.
My name is Florence Tan. I'm a D2L volunteer.
Okay, so where does this food go to?
The food goes to beneficiaries, people like unemployed, retirees, people who are low income and need some food, Two things, which is one, zero food waste. Number two is to help the needy people and to ease their financial burden. Good, it's beautiful, right?
Yeah. So delicious.
During this time of COVID, there are lots of people out there who needs help.
Correct.
Auntie Margaret and Uncle Francis are the beneficiaries of the food that was just rescued, and they have agreed to speak to me.
So how long have you guys been receiving this food?
Roughly about
I think end of September onwards, yeah?
yeah, few
about
months.
6 months.
Few months.
Last September.
4 months like that. 4 to 5 months like that.
And it has helped you guys a lot?
Oh yeah, why not?
I had a
So do you know that this is rescued food?
Oh yeah, why not?
And you guys are okay with it?
okay.
Oh, very good. No
Uncle Francis, how does the food taste?
Oh, very delicious.
The next day, at a location in the east, I met with a volunteer for another food rescue mission.
Okay, I'm Eunice and I got introduced to D2L from a couple of our friends who have been very active in this community.
So the beneficiaries aren't really people with low income, are they?
Because I've got contact with quite a lot of what we call the RC, the RC will disseminate to the beneficiaries within their estate.
So at the end of the day, what you guys want to do is to just not waste food.
Correct.
Okay.
We are trying to move towards a zero wastage, but what is most important is the ability to divert all these food items and share them with the community.
On top of trying to reach zero wastage, they send food directly to the needy. Rescuers like Eunice will send their rescued food to the RCs. And is the food good or not good?
Yes, very good.
Food still is good, right?
Good, yes.
I must admit, I have my own suspicions about the freshness of these rescued food. So I'm going to try it myself to see if rescued food is as good as people claim. Earlier, we had collected some kuehs which were meant to be thrown away. Okay guys, Now I'm going to try this tapioca cake that we collected from Kueh Kueh earlier on to see whether it's fresh or not. The ultimate taste test, yeah? You know what? It still tastes as good. Tastes very good actually. While helping to distribute the Kueh Kuehs, and although the residents knew that this was rescued food, I could tell that they were very happy to be receiving them.
Singapore is an affluent nation, and personally I grew up without caring if I threw away food that was still good. But from today onwards, I am going to do my part in helping our nation move towards zero waste. And I challenge all of you today to join me in this effort to make our nation greener by reduce, reuse, and recycle. This is Bruce for Singapore.
Oh gosh, look at those bento box. They actually look very tasty. And did you know that not only does food rescue help the needy, it also helps with climate change. Cows poop a lot, you know. Yeah, for every 3 kilos of rescue food, there's an estimated of 7.5 kilos of CO2 that's being reduced.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, D2L currently has 180 volunteers working in conjunction with 60 companies and serves more than 5,000 beneficiaries.
So if you'd like to volunteer with D2L or if your company is looking to contribute, we have included a link to their website in our description.
Our next story features two CityJos, Bruce and Chris, better known as the GoBros.
In this story, the GoBros are off to the Southwest restaurant at Punggol to sample their legendary hotter than hot, spicy and suicidal wings.
These wings are prepared with ghost peppers, which are listed in the Guinness Book of Records as one of the hottest chili peppers in the world.
And you know what? They are 170 times hotter than Tabasco sauce and were even used successfully by the Indian Army in specially designed non-lethal grenades.
Food grenades? Really?
Really? And these chili grenades made from ghost peppers were successfully used by the Indian Army in August 2015 to flush out terrorists hiding in a cave.
And our poor GoBros are going to eat these peppers.
No worries, that's how you treat the terrible twos.
Terrible. Oh, that terrible twos.
It is a nice balmy afternoon here at the Punggol Settlement, a bespoke food and beverage specialist development situated at the northeastern side of Singapore. It is the perfect place to bring the family to chill and relax or to wine and dine with friends. But today, it is not going to be a relaxing day for the GoBros, for I'm meeting up with Bruce and I'm going to challenge him to a meal I bet he will never forget.
Southwest Punggol?
Hey, Southwest Punggol.
I can read lah.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Wait. You know what? Huh? I hear your mouth very spicy one, right?
A bit lah, need noi.
Are you sure not? Need noi. Southwest Punggol here offers the spiciest chicken wings.
Is it?
In Singapore. Now I want to see whether your mouth so spicy can tahan the spicy or not.
Yeah, I love spicy food, no?
Sure not. Wait. I want to tell you something. This spicy is different level, no? It's made from the ghost pepper, no? People can see it.
Hey, I've actually heard about the ghost pepper. I've heard a lot about it, no? I heard it's very potent. So Chris,
what?
how are we going to do this challenge?
Actually, this challenge, I don't really have to do much one. Because Southwest and Punggol already have their own challenge already. But they want must sign liability form one, no. Huh? No, what? No, they don't take any responsible that kind of form one.
That means if you and I die, they're not going to be responsible for anything?
Yeah, lor. How? Last chance, I might. I challenge you lah.
Hoi Kia! Can I?
Don't want Too bad. Don't want I scared. Don't want Hey bro, this is the, what's this called? The disclaimer, is it?
I don't know what it's called, but
I also don't know, but it's like a contract like that lah. You know, we have to put out our name, our NRIC, our mobile, and you know what not? You have been warned that the suicide wings, you are at suicide. Hey bro, what about regret out there?
I don't know what I've gotten myself into.
Okay.
It really doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. All right.
Wait, but the chicken wings look damn good, eh?
I know that's the whole problem. Hungry, leh. Hungry, lah. Hungry, right? So how?
Chum.
Wait. Let's do this.
That's right. Come, wait. Thank you very much.
I want to say a prayer first.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Oh my God! Really not bad, ah? Oh my God! Shit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, tak ada apa-apa.
Hey, I hiccupping already.
It's okay, what?
3, 2,
Okay, yeah.
1.
Yes. Oh my God!
Oh.
Very nice. I think.
Ủa, phi ta. Ủa, cái gì? Phi ta đây. Phi ta đây. Phi ta đây. Wow.
We're both not okay. We are both not okay.
Được rồi, được rồi. Quá lắm nè. Bruce, where are you? Help! Help! Help!
Dude, you're on your own, dude. Anyone who says that he can take spicy food, I challenge you to come here.
Hey, get out, get out.
No, my nose.
Hey, I go put the chili stick one on my face.
Go here.
Wow. Hey. I regret challenging you.
Now, the thing is this. You know, they said, our mothers always taught us, don't put food to waste. Let's finish this.
Tolong. I don't care what his mother say. Don't waste food, what I don't care.
I'm not. No. I say only. Just saying. Okay, guys. This has been a great day, a great challenge. And this has been Bruce.
And this has been Chris.
And
we
we
are the GoBros.
Bye, see you, take care.
Oh, poor Chris looked like he was going to sweat himself to death.
That's why they call it the suicide wings.
Well, I must hand it to Chris and Bruce. They're braver than I am, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do next.
Well, I think they should just upload this video onto TikTok and become the next big thing.
Then they should definitely watch our next story, as local TikToker Alona, better known as Pinoy Brownie, shares her journey from Polytechnic student to being a TikTok star.
Okay, if I make this shot, I am gonna quit TikTok. I'm kidding.
TikTok is an amazing playground for many people around the world. They use it to educate, entertain, grow business, or build personal brand. But do you want to know how to be successful on the platform? Let's meet Alona, better known as Pinoy Brownie. She is one of Singapore's up-and-coming creators.
Hi, I'm Alona, aka Pinoy Brownie. I'm a comedy creator, content creator on TikTok. So usually I'll do like skits on like puns and stuff. My profile name is Pinoy Brownie. So, I mean, obviously I'm Filipino, so that's why Pinoy. But Brownie came about when one of my friends in poly gave me that nickname because I'm clearly brown. Yeah, so I thought that it was a cute nickname, and it's also like a good way for people to kind of recognize me on TikTok because it's like kind of catchy. So currently I'm having this series, which is probably what people know me for nowadays. It is my Filipino Spelling Bee series. So it's when I pick a word, and then the person who is giving the example sentence will like say a completely different sentence that isn't even related to the word, but it sounds the same.
Your word is different. Could you please use it in a sentence? Of course. Areola. Her name is Areola. Yeah.
There is a child here, but I do not know who is the parent.
Can I have another sentence? No.
And one of my friends actually encouraged me to start producing actual content for people to watch. And he also actually gave me the idea that I should start making Filipino based content since there weren't many Filipino creators out there. So I think, yeah, my friend really inspired me to really push me to start this whole journey. So in terms of Singapore, the Singapore culture, like since I grew up here, so I'm pretty much I pretty much know kind of like what the culture is like, but at the same time, not really. I feel like I'm neither very Singaporean or neither very Filipino. I'm just very westernized. I think because that's the way I grew up. Sometimes like a lot of people will like come up to me and like just say, oh, hi, I like your TikToks and stuff. And I really appreciate that because it's really nice knowing that people enjoy my content. There's also like some instances where like people just stare at you. So that's when they don't like go up to you and say that they recognize you. They just stare at you in the MRT. And that's when I feel like very awkward because I don't know whether they're staring at me because there's something wrong with me or because they recognize me.
With the way TikTok algorithm works, you can never predict whether your videos will get a lot of views or no views at all. It could go up and down like a seesaw which I'm on. The important thing is being able to connect and engage with your audience.
Generally, with my personality and everything, will keep my audience engaged because sometimes when I make like random videos and stuff, people will just like comment like, oh my gosh, I love watching you. Even though like the video is like not necessarily like funny or anything. Like sometimes I like to include like surprises, like plot twists in my videos.
Yeah, you know you're cancelled, right? Me, cancelled? Yeah, you're cancelled. Yeah, I cancel. You can what? I sell Jollibee.
Alona presented her personal brand to the world. How did TikTok change her life?
I kept in my own safe zone. Yeah, in my own comfort zone. So I think TikTok has brought me more opportunities to like for me to step out of my comfort zone and like fully express myself as who I am instead of like back then when I was still the same, but I was still like keeping it to myself. So eventually as I make more videos and like I got used to a lot of people watching, so I slowly gained more confidence.
Your word is December. Could you please use it in a sentence? You don't know what is December? Just in case. Of course. Angelica!
Who a polar bear and a panda bear is not December.
Can I have another sentence? No.
If you're just making videos for the sake of like making videos and like for views, then you lose the value in your videos as well. So I think you have to like remember yourself and remember to like have fun in like making content.
While there are millions of people on the platform, you can still make your star shine in the TikTok universe so long as you're authentic and relatable. This is CityJo Leo with Singapore One.
Alona is talented, funny, and it seems like she's having a lot of fun creating her TikTok videos. And for someone who admits that she was quite reserved before she started on this journey, it's great to see how she's realizing her potential.
Very true. Now, our final story sees CityJo Carson exploring Marina Bay on New Year's Eve, looking for an alternative to fireworks.
The traditional New Year's Eve fireworks display cancelled this year in order to reduce COVID transmission, but URA came to the rescue with a genuinely spectacular alternative, a beautiful light show involving young local artists, the Fullerton Hotel and the MacLeod.
In case you are thinking it's a Chinese New Year's Eve light show at Marina Bay, it is not.
Yeah. That's right. It's actually the 1st of Jan New Year. That's right.
That's right.
The reason is because our CityJos have got so many community stories that, so in the end, this story was actually kind of like put on a standby. But we thought it's such a great story, and this Valerie Chua, she's so talented. So I thought, we should just showcase it. Yeah?
That's right. How can you let a good story slip by like that?
That's right.
So here's the story.
No fireworks, but I hear there is a light show. What better view than from a bumboat? Looking at the spectacular light display at the Marina Bay Countdown 2022, one may think that very experienced foreign artists have been invited to light up the bay. The big surprise is that the URA commissioned students from Singapore institutions. I had the privilege of chatting with Valerie Chua, one of the artists of the MacLeod display.
I wanted to become an artist during Sec 1 when I first got my smartphone and I found out about digital art. So I started creating art from there. I draw on pen and paper. Then I transferred to more digital form of art when I found out about it.
Right.
Well, they reached out to me through my school.
How much time and effort that you had to commit to make this artwork happen?
I would say from the point of conceptualization to the end, about a month.
Right.
It's always difficult to come out with a concept that would fit the theme. So I'm just in one part of it. So to design the MacLeod, there is 3 parts to it. So I did design like all 3 parts, but there are also 5 other people that design their own 3 parts, and together it comes into like an animation to create the whole show.
Okay.
Well, the greatest challenge for me would definitely be working with colors. As this is a light show, it has to be in mind that certain colors are unable to show clearly on the MacLeod. During the process of creating the artwork, I actually changed the colors of my artwork a lot of times. Coming up with the concept of my artwork, I talked to the founding director of Speckle, which is a Singapore-based cleaning company that helps to uplift people who are struggling during the COVID. And it also inspired me that their products don't harm the environment. So my artwork has a lot of florals and leaves on it.
To create her artwork, Valerie has to exercise her communication and listening skills, and then interpret what she hears into a visual form that we as Singaporeans can resonate with. We should thank all our young artists who have learned to listen. That's something we should all do more of.
Lovely. So I'm here with the artist. There is no prouder person in this whole venue than me, because I'm standing with the artist. Right, Valerie?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There was somebody else prouder than me.
Mami, you must be extremely proud of her.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? So how many times do you see the artwork?
Just now the 3rd time.
Third time, huh?
So
Okay.
later the 4th time.
Right, okay. So when you see the artwork, does it touch you in the heart?
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done by her. Yeah, it definitely makes me very happy to see that I can include my element of appreciation as well for the company into this artwork. So actually the head of the lion represents the sky, and the green bottom is the grass. So you can see like the flowers blooming and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the 2 guys are like climbing the MacLeod. It's like symbolizing like climbing a mountain to reach the top.
I see you have an aeroplane there flying into the sun.
Yeah, so it represents like clear sky.
Right.
You know, happy.
No fireworks? No problem. Nothing can stop us from celebrating another new year. With talent like Valerie's, we look forward to a brighter future. I'm CityJo Carson, Singapore 1.
Valerie's artwork is amazing. I just love the technology involved in video mapping, or projection mapping as it's sometimes called.
It's really, really beautiful. I wonder how it works.
Well, I have no idea, but it's a stunning way to show off our creative talent.
Yes. And I remember we used to bring in talented lighting maestros from overseas, especially France, right? But now we have our very own. Well done, Valerie! And lights instead of fireworks is definitely a safer way to celebrate the start of a more hopeful 2022. Are you feeling more hopeful this year, Darren?
Well, I think so. No more circuit breaker, no more heightened measures, and then we can go back to the office to work. Yeah, why not? It's happy.
Okay. Going back to work is happy for you. Good. Go back to work more often, yeah?
Yes.
But you're right. Despite rising numbers, we are progressing well and we're learning to live with COVID. Singapore's GDP is expected to rise 5.5% this year, and we can still hang out in public with 4 of our friends. So I think that's all reasons for us to be optimistic.
Absolutely. And that's all we have for you today. Join us soon for another community story-packed SG Now.
Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. See you then. Bye.
Bye.